の時間なのだ。この動画は英語に少しでも慣れたい音や心地よい声でぐっすり眠りたい音にぴったりなのだ。ヘッドホンやイヤホンを使うともっとリラックスできるかもしれないのだ。でもね、寝る準備ができたらそのまま聞いてリラックスしてほしいのだ。聞きながら眠っちゃっても全然大丈夫なのだ。それじゃあ一緒にリラックスした時間を楽しむのだ。ではでは始めるのだ。
The journey of humanity from the dawn of civilization to the modern era. Hello, and welcome to this extended English listening practice session. Today, we embark on a journey through the fascinating story of human history. From the dawn of civilization to the modern era, humanity's journey is filled with remarkable achievements, incredible challenges, and profound lessons. This exploration will take us across continents, cultures, and centuries as we learn new vocabulary and immerse ourselves in the story of humankind. Are you ready to begin? Let's dive in. Imagine the world thousands of years ago, before cities and empires existed. Early humans lived as hunter-gatherers, moving from place to place in search of food. They lived in small groups, relying on cooperation and resourcefulness to survive. These early humans used simple tools made from stone, wood, and bone. They learned to harness fire, providing warmth, protection, and a means to cook food. The mastery of fire was a turning point, enabling humans to thrive in diverse environments. Over time, humans began to develop agriculture. They domesticated plants and animals, allowing them to settle in one place and establish communities. This shift, known as the Neolithic Revolution, marked the beginning of civilization. Villages grew into towns, and towns evolved into cities. In these early societies, people developed new technologies, such as pottery, weaving, and metalworking. They also created systems of writing, enabling them to record information, communicate ideas, and preserve their history. One of the earliest known civilizations arose in Mesopotamia, the land between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. Here, the Sumerians built city-states with impressive architecture, including ziggurats, step-shaped temples dedicated to their gods. They developed one of the world's first writing systems, cuneiform, and made advances in mathematics, astronomy, and law. The Code of Hammurabi, a set of laws inscribed on a stone pillar, is one of the earliest examples of a legal code. In ancient Egypt, the Nile River supported a flourishing civilization known for its monumental achievements. The pyramids, massive stone structures built as tombs for pharaohs, remain some of the most iconic symbols of ancient engineering. The Egyptians developed a complex system of hieroglyphic writing and made significant advances in medicine, engineering, and art. Their beliefs in the afterlife influenced their burial practices, including mummification. Meanwhile, in the Indus Valley, another advanced civilization emerged. Cities like Mohenjo-Daro and Harappa were well planned, with grid-like streets, advanced drainage systems, and large public baths. The people of the Indus Valley traded goods with distant regions, including Mesopotamia. Although their writing system remains undeciphered, their artifacts reveal a sophisticated and interconnected society. In East Asia, ancient China saw the rise of powerful dynasties, such as the Shang and Zhou. The Chinese developed innovations like bronze casting, silk production, and the use of oracle bones for divination. Confucianism and Taoism, two influential philosophical traditions, emerged during this time, shaping Chinese culture and society for centuries to come. In the Americas, ancient civilizations like the Olmecs, Mayans, and Aztecs flourished. The Mayans built impressive cities with towering pyramids and developed a complex calendar system. The Aztecs, centered in modern-day Mexico, created a vast empire with the capital city, Tenochtitlan, built on an island in Lake Texcoco. The city was a marvel of engineering, featuring canals, temples, and floating gardens. In Europe, ancient Greece laid the foundations for Western civilization. Greek city-states like Athens and Sparta developed systems of government, philosophy, and art that continue to influence the world today. Athens is often considered the birthplace of democracy, where citizens participated in decision-making. Greek philosophers like Socrates, Plato and Aristotle explored questions about ethics, knowledge, and the nature of reality. Greek achievements in literature, drama, and science left an enduring legacy. The Roman Empire built upon Greek ideas and expanded its influence across Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East. Rome's engineering feats, such as aqueducts, roads, and the Colosseum, demonstrated their mastery of architecture and infrastructure. Roman law and governance provided a model for future civilizations. The empire's decline marked the beginning of the Middle Ages, a period characterized by feudalism, religious influence, and cultural exchange. During the Middle Ages, the Islamic Golden Age brought remarkable advancements in science, medicine, mathematics, and philosophy. Scholars in cities like Baghdad, Córdoba, and Cairo translated ancient texts and made original contributions to knowledge. In Europe, the Renaissance marked a cultural rebirth, with renewed interest in art, literature, and science. Visionaries like Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo created masterpieces, while scientists like Galileo and Copernicus revolutionized our understanding of the universe. The age of exploration ushered in an era of global connections. Explorers like Christopher Columbus, Vasco da Gama, and Ferdinand Magellan embarked on daring voyages, discovering new lands and establishing trade routes. These interactions led to the exchange of goods, ideas, and technologies, but also brought challenges, including colonization and the displacement of indigenous peoples. The Industrial Revolution transformed societies with innovations like the steam engine, mechanized textile production, and railroads. Factories and urbanization reshaped the way people lived and worked. This period also saw significant social and political changes, including the rise of labor movements and the spread of democratic ideals. In the 20th century, 2 world wars reshaped the global order, leading to advances in technology and the establishment of international organizations like the United Nations. The space race and the digital revolution further accelerated human progress. The latter part of the century saw movements for civil rights, environmental conservation, and global cooperation. Today, we live in an era of rapid change and interconnectedness. Advances in science, technology, and communication continue to shape our world. Challenges like climate change, inequality, and geopolitical tensions remind us of the need for collaboration and innovation. As we look to the future, the story of human history inspires us to learn from the past and work towards a better tomorrow. Thank you for joining this exploration of human history. Did you discover new words and concepts? This session highlights the richness of our shared heritage and the importance of understanding our past. Keep practicing your listening skills, and see you in the next session. Planet Earth: A Journey Through Nature's Wonders. Hello, and welcome to this immersive English listening practice session. Today, we are going on an incredible journey across planet Earth. From its towering mountains to its vast oceans, Earth is a planet of extraordinary diversity and beauty. As we explore its landscapes, ecosystems, and the fascinating creatures that inhabit it, you'll learn new vocabulary and enhance your listening skills. Let's begin this epic adventure. Our journey starts high above Earth, where we look down at the planet from space. From this vantage point, Earth appears as a blue marble, its surface dominated by oceans and continents. The swirling white clouds in the atmosphere create patterns that change constantly. This view reminds us of the interconnectedness of all life on Earth and the delicate balance that sustains it. Descending to the surface, we find ourselves in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Covering more than 70% of Earth's surface, the oceans are home to an astonishing variety of life. Coral reefs, often called the rainforests of the sea, are teeming with vibrant fish, sea turtles, and colorful corals. In the open ocean, vast schools of fish swim together, while majestic creatures like whales and dolphins glide gracefully through the water. The deep ocean, shrouded in darkness, is a mysterious world where bioluminescent creatures create their own light. From the oceans, we travel to the polar regions, where the icy landscapes of the Arctic and Antarctic stretch as far as the eye can see. These frozen wildernesses are home to unique species adapted to extreme conditions. In the Arctic, polar bears roam the sea ice, hunting for seals, while in Antarctica, Penguins waddle across the ice and dive into the frigid waters in search of fish. The melting of polar ice due to climate change reminds us of the urgent need to protect these fragile ecosystems. Heading south, we arrive in the dense Amazon rainforest. This vast jungle is the largest tropical rainforest on Earth, home to millions of species, many of which are found nowhere else. Parrots and toucans call from the treetops. Monkeys swing from branch to branch, and jaguars prowl through the undergrowth. The Amazon River, winding its way through the forest, is a lifeline for countless plants and animals. The rainforest's role in regulating the planet's climate highlights its global importance. Next, we journey to the African savanna, a land of open grasslands dotted with acacia trees. Here, some of the world's most iconic wildlife roams freely. Herds of elephants move majestically across the plains, while lions, often referred to as the kings of the savanna, rest in the shade. Giraffes stretch their long necks to feed on leaves high in the trees, and cheetahs sprint after prey with unmatched speed. The cycles of wet and dry seasons shape life on the savanna, creating a dynamic and ever-changing environment. Continuing our journey, we find ourselves in the Himalayan mountain range. Towering peaks like Mount Everest rise into the sky, covered in snow and ice. The Himalayas are not only a geographical marvel but also a spiritual and cultural center for millions of people. Yaks and snow leopards navigate the rugged terrain, while mountain climbers and pilgrims make their way to remote monasteries. The melting glaciers of the Himalayas provide water for millions of people living downstream. Descending from the mountains, we reach the vast deserts of the world, such as the Sahara in Africa and the Gobi in Asia. These arid landscapes may seem barren at first glance, but they are home to a surprising array of life. Camels, known as the ships of the desert, are perfectly adapted to the harsh conditions, while snakes and lizards find shelter from the scorching sun in burrows. The beauty of the desert lies in its stark simplicity, with golden dunes stretching to the horizon and the stars shining brightly in the clear night sky. Our next destination is the boreal forests of the Northern Hemisphere, also known as taiga. These forests are characterized by their towering coniferous trees, such as pine, spruce, and fir. Wolves and bears roam the woods, while moose and deer graze on vegetation. In the winter, the forest is blanketed in snow, creating a serene and magical landscape. The boreal forests play a crucial role in absorbing carbon dioxide and regulating the planet's climate. As we continue, we come to the wetlands, where water and land meet to create rich and productive ecosystems. Marshes, swamps, and mangroves support a wide variety of life, from alligators and frogs to wading birds and fish. Wetlands act as natural water filters, improving water quality, and provide a buffer against storms and flooding. They are among the most threatened ecosystems on Earth, facing challenges from development and pollution. Our journey would not be complete without exploring the urban environments where many humans live. Cities are hubs of innovation, culture, and diversity. Skyscrapers rise above bustling streets, and parks provide green spaces for recreation. Urban wildlife, such as pigeons, raccoons, and foxes, have adapted to life in these human-dominated landscapes. Cities also highlight the challenges of sustainability, from managing waste to reducing carbon emissions. As we conclude our journey, we reflect on the beauty and diversity of our planet. Each ecosystem, from the deepest ocean trench to the highest mountain peak, is a testament to the resilience and creativity of life. Protecting these environments is not just a responsibility but a privilege, ensuring that future generations can marvel at the wonders of Earth. Thank you for joining this exploration of our extraordinary planet. Did you learn something new today? Keep practicing your listening skills, and stay curious about the world around you. See you in the next session.